There's a cat too, Tango, I believe.
Yeah, you're damn right. You better have a cat. Hey guys.
Yeah, Tango the cat. We're talking about Mega Man.
Yeah, we talk about Mega Man characters. I made a bit of a name pun off of base, and yeah, that's where it came from. My general stupidity, jokery, guys.
Yeah, Mega Man, not Megumin. Talking about robots, not explosion.
Oh, be quiet. I don't give a crap about updates.
I thought you were telling me to be quiet. Because it was my stupid explosion reference. I'm actually curious to check out both a couple of isekai anime. I'm curious to checking out Overlord. And not just because the main guy looks like one of my OC. But, like, seriously, it looks like an OC I'd fucking make. Like a big skeleton lord.
Alright, so guys, while this guy currently tries to continue to think of ideas, welcome back to From the Depths. And...
okay. To the depths. We're gonna go punch Cthulhu in the tentacle.
I thought you were going. I seriously thought you were going to say we're gonna punch Cthulhu in the balls.
I don't even know if he has nuts. It's unclear how Elder God
do it.
Other than shove Negaroth, like she just fucking
doesn't
basically
she like
just
Bud?
kind of. Sometimes, apparently, she can be mated with, because they're with her to create. Yog-Sothoth is mated with her, but usually most of her 1,000 young are like just fissions. They just like kind of blurp off. So yeah, pretty much budding. And like it's gross and weird, but that's kind of Lovecraft's thing.
Okay, let's pull these two back in. Whoa, hello!
And Cthulhu, I think Cthulhu has a fucking daughter. I don't know if he has any sons, but I think he has a daughter. Then again, the term being loosely used. Frankly, I don't know anything about Elder God Genesis. Secondly, I'm not sure if I want to know.
Yeah, considering the whole premise of it,
I mean, like, if just looking at them makes you go insane, what would looking at their joke do?
Oh god. that would just make you go,
this is already a great
video. Like 1,000 times over.
This video is already getting off to an amazing start. Just talking about Lovecraftian crotches.
Yep.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm sure there's a story or a art or somewhere on the internet.
Wouldn't doubt it.
I'm sure someone has ideas.
No, on the internet. Oh yeah, one thing I'd like to mention, guys, before we continue on this gravy train. No! Before we continue on this crazy train. But yeah, there was a, we did record a video of this yesterday, but oh yeah, we scrapped it. I didn't upload it for a couple of reasons. One, I know one was my fault. Yeah, there was, there, please. Yeah, I'm not going to go into details, but there was a word that was said, or there was an offensive word said that... Okay, we need to watch, because people are going to think I said one word and not another one.
I didn't say the word y'all thought I did. It was a more
Okay.
minor offensive word that was
Yeah,
still
it was,
and I
for
regret
anyone
saying
wondering-
it. It kind of slipped my mind.
yeah, it's the word for little people. Okay, so I'm not getting any further into that.
Yeah, yeah,
But,
I didn't. It kind of came out, and we just like, yeah, let's just have respect. I don't
So,
like
yeah.
how you were just like, let's just have respect. 'Cause I
I-
got feared to go do that.
Like,
Because I didn't want to say that anyway. It came out the wrong one.
yeah, there after we done the video, there about a couple hours after, I honestly started, legitimately, I honestly started to feel a little bit uncomfortable about it, so I didn't upload it.
Yeah,
and the second
I mean,
reason,
I feel bad that
the
like,
second reason,
so I don't even blame you.
this is literally
We
what
didn't-
was going on the whole entire video. Just
Yeah,
this,
there wasn't really much anything.
yeah, it was
progress
just the
made anyway.
missile copter getting built.
Yeah. And I apologize again because it just didn't really register when it came out of my mouth.
Because genuinely,
I'm going to start
because
watching that more. 'Cause-
generally, like, I don't care what people say. Like, people can say whatever they want on this when it comes to this channel. But one thing I will say that I honestly am dead set against. One thing I honestly don't like. Well, two things really. One thing is bullying, and the second thing is being offensive. And ever since last year, I believe, I'm not sure if this is still going on, but if it is, I wouldn't be surprised, that I'll never forget one picture. Someone sent it to Lost Pause. It was a Forrest Gump picture, and it said, "For one day, for absolutely no reason, everybody became offended by everything." And it's because of that.
It's best just to watch your P's and Q's in general.
Yeah,
and
like, I know, I will admit, I'm after saying a few off-and-end things here and there. Like, I say damn it, like, but several times during the video, but I may have to
Well,
say, I'm here,
swearing
God damn it
one
several
thing,
times.
saying something that is
But-
like intentionally insulting against a group of people is another.
Yeah, like, saying...
Like just saying fuck or damn or shit's one thing, but saying
yeah, that
you
I'm
know,
perfectly fine. That I'm perfectly fine with.
saying
But when
something
it
that
comes
is
to-
like, you know, a slur or
Yeah, or...
belittling or, you know, just
Yeah, when it
general
comes to
not-
actual, like, any form of bullying, whether it be, like you said, like a slur or anything like that, if it comes to anyone where people either feel uncomfortable or they feel targeted in any sort of way, that I am
Yeah.
a no-go with. And one thing I will say, and I'm going to say this now, just get this through. And this is applying to live streams. Okay. Same rules apply.
Yeah.
As long as
I'm
no
gonna
one gets
start
offended.
like paying
and-
more attention to what I say.
Yeah, as long as no one gets offended and no one's getting bullied, I don't care what you guys say and do.
Yeah.
And
just,
like,
you
I know
just
there's
respect each
people-
other, man.
I know there's people out there that likes to roleplay and stuff like that. Heck, I'm one of them. I mean, if you want to do that, go right ahead. Just make sure to keep it around PG-13 area, because in case there might be younger people watching or reading the chat. I don't want to go into that sort of area.
Yeah, I need to watch my language a bit too, honestly. Like, I do need to tone it down.
Like I said,
Thing, you know,
when it
after every
comes to
other
like I said, when it comes to general language and stuff like that, I don't really care, as long as it's not bullying or offensive.
Yeah, and like I said, didn't really come out the way I wanted it to, and it came out the wrong word, and there was no really. I just gotta not do it again and pay more attention to it. Simple as that. So
Sweet.
I'm gonna do that.
Like, you guys may think like, oh, I don't watch what I say very much. For the most part, no. But when it comes to stuff like that, yes. Like, you guys have no, you guys.
Like, you rarely even cuss unless you're pissed.
Yeah, off. Off we go.
When you're mad, you'll cuss, but usually you keep the swearing to a minimum.
Yeah, like I said, when it comes to swearing, like, I don't care. Because, really, when it comes down to it, what YouTuber these days actually don't swear? It's the point.
Ones that are trying to appease the angry and vengeful gods of Google YouTube.
True.
Because it's getting to that point.
This. Missile drone.
And then Tumblr did its shit. Like, dude, I don't like how everything's trying to make the internet so fucking PG when it's not meant to be PG.
Wait, are you building this thing backwards? Oh yeah, I don't think I actually showed you guys this. No, yeah, I don't think I did. I mean, this is something that I was building. And okay, good, I got that turned off. Because that's
and honestly, guys, usually I am careful to not be offensive. Like, hell, even like with political shit, I get heated sometimes when I get talking about political shit because I usually don't like the way things go. In religion, I don't really get into because honestly, I have my views on it are kind of unique, and then I don't really care, you know. Do what you want.
You have your own views on it because you're a hippie.
Well, yeah, my view of religion is just everyone just do what you want. Just don't force it down people's throats. Don't use it as an excuse to be a dick, and you're fine. Because there are people out there who use their religion as an excuse just to kind of be assholes. There's those extreme people who do. Not every. And I'm not talking about any specific group, because honestly, every religion's done it. I don't care who you are. At some point in history, it's happened. It's just, not even, it's just a fact.
It's up there.
But if you practice your beliefs and you use them to better yourself, and and you harm anyone with it, believe what you want. Do it. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, like.
And I personally, I don't even know what my beliefs really are. So.
There's a word out there I can remember. I came across. I forget what it is, but.
Atheist, agnostic.
Wait. What does that word mean? Because I think that might be the word I'm looking for.
Basically, it's like sort of believe in God, but you don't. It's like you're undecided, basically.
Yeah, like
it's like in between. Like you believe certain things, but you don't believe others, or you just kind of. It's kind of up in the air, and you don't know. South Park even made an episode making fun of it.
Yeah, like for me, like I'm not religious, and and I'm not exactly completely atheist either. I'm more so in between.
There may or not be a higher being above us. That's like, there's no way to really prove that there is or isn't.
Yeah, basically,
I do believe in an afterlife, and I do believe in certain aspects of reincarnation. I do believe in reincarnation, and I believe in spirit. But as far as in, like, deity that oversees the whole thing, I don't know.
Yeah, basically, I'll believe it if I see it. I'll believe it if I see it.
Yeah, you're pretty much in the same boat as me. Except I'm a little bit more, like, I believe in, like, more supernatural and, like, spiritual stuff.
I mean, can I say that
Again,
I believe in ghosts? I'm not actually sure. Because, I mean, well, we have to go somewhere when we die. And, I mean, we must become something. And not to mention, all those unexplained, like, supernatural events, something has to be causing it.
I've never had any experience with ghosts, particularly. I have had other, like, phenomena I can't really explain. Like my ability to tell the future through my dreams and me having constant deja vu. And me, even, I swear to God, I feel I have, like, deja vu from past lives and shit. I swear that's happened before.
Oh.
And that's why I believe in that
That's
shit.
happened to me a few times.
Something in my... There's just something in me. It feels like I've done this before at a different time, you know? It's fucking weird.
Yeah, and that's happened to me after happened to me a few times. Well,
In
yeah,
my dreams, I do that all the time. If I ain't dreaming about my past, I fucking will see the future or something. It's fucking crazy. I haven't really experienced ghosts. I know a few people who have had experience with paranormal. Hell, even in this very house, which there is someone who has died here, and we live next to a graveyard, so likelihood of there being some supernatural occurrences here is fairly high. I had a friend who was sleeping in the other room and woke up with marks on him, and I fucking saw the marks. It looked like something grabbed.
Whoa, dude. Like, I'll never forget. I never forget. We were living in a previous house before this one.
Yeah.
And...
Oh, I think you told me this.
Yeah, there was a, on one wall leading towards the laundry room, there was we had a small plastic clock. It's basically like a miniature grandfather clock. I believe it was around like that big.
Yeah.
Like it had a, it was all plastic and it wasn't very big. It was hung on the wall.
Plastic.
And I will never forget what had happened. And it kind of weirded me out. If this is the wall, okay, with the clock onto it. This wall right here, there was a big window over here. The sun was shining in past the clock that was on this wall, so it wasn't being reflected. And I can remember exactly. There was a large shadow of a pendulum, like a grandfather clock pendulum, swinging on the wall, yet there was no source of it that could potentially cause that. And I mean the
minor, like,
the pendulum circle, like the pendulum weight itself must have been around that big.
Yeah, we have minor paranormal things, well, possibly paranormal, like mainly just electronics and appliances turning on by themselves occasionally. Like the dishwasher turns itself on all the time. The TVs have turned themselves on and off by themselves before.
Dude.
And you know that's like a minor. That ain't really a.
You literally just said what my computer does sometimes. It randomly, like, what my computer does sometimes is really weird. It would come on for like 2 or 3 seconds, and then it would shut itself off.
That could be the computer, though. That one I'm a little skeptical on, just because the nature of computers.
Here's the thing.
That computer, it would turn itself on and off in a loop constantly, and I had to junk it because of that, because we couldn't fix it.
Oh, the operating system in it was trash.
Yeah, something like that. Actually, that was another computer.
But yeah, wait, is that the one?
I've had a couple bad ones.
Is that the one that you screwed up because you had a lot of naughty stuff on it?
Okay, I appreciate the construction of the bus and the sliding of my bed underneath it. And then I look up and I'm under the bus. Like, wow. I'm like, wow. Is this payback for saying bad stuff? Cause you just fucking threw me under the bus and didn't give a fuck. Damn it all. Okay. Fuck, I might as well just fucking say it now.
Oh my god!
I was like 14 or 13, okay?
Oh.
So already,
Oh, my face is warm.
who didn't?
Oh,
Who wasn't curious about that kind of thing at that age, okay? Every 13, 14-year-old, okay? We got a computer, and it wasn't all my fault. It was already kind of slow and had a lot of crap on it because it was a hand-me-down from a lady who stayed with us, and her grandkids used to get on it all. So it already had all kinds of shit. I get it, and it was a bit slow on some things. It worked for the most part. 2 days later, no one was in the house, and I was curious, so I checked some things out, and you know, next thing I know, I quit that, and I was like, okay, I'm done with that, and I turned the computer off, and then it comes back on, and then I turn it off again. And it kind of got stuck in a loop where whenever I could turn it off, it would stay off. If I tried to turn it back on, it would just turn on and then turn itself off back again. And just keep doing it. Until I unplugged the son of a bitch.
Wow.
So, yeah, that might have been my fault. Because it was already forked. And it might have just gotten one more thing on it from me. From my teenage curiosity.
Yeah, your research. Quote-unquote research.
What teenager hasn't? Okay? I don't know if every teenager has broken a computer doing it, but...
I can't say I didn't, or I can't say I wasn't interested in that stuff somewhere, because I know for freaking sure as hell I was.
See? 14 is when, 13, 14 is when I was when I started, you know, and that's when most guys, you know, start getting curious about that kind of shit, if not earlier even. So, yeah, I did. And then the other, but no, you were thinking of the other computer we had, the two computers we had, because there's two of them we got, and they both had the same fucking problem, is that the operating system was out of date, and I don't remember if we didn't have the thing to upgrade it, or we physically couldn't because the computer itself was too old, or there was some reason we couldn't fix it. It would have been as simple as me and Mom just didn't know fucking how to. And both computers, the second one was better because first one you couldn't, like, YouTube, I'll use. You couldn't even get on YouTube at all or do anything. Second one, which we got a few months later, you could get sound. And if you just loaded up a video with a still image and a song playing, it would work. And that's one of the main things I did on it. Is I just kind of sat there and listened to music.
Moving out.
And like hell, I remember 2012, like early 2012, I was sitting there listening to fucking Mastodon and Alice in Chains.
Nice.
And did I listen to any of this? I might listen Metallica definitely, because that was still during my heavy Metallica phase. Cause
oh, okay, here we go. I think it's about to kick off now, guys. Squatters, well, look at you. All cozy in that fort. That definitely ain't belonging to you. Last I heard, that was probably old Pirate Lord Ruger, and you sure don't look like him. Oh Lord Ruger ain't been heard from going on 3 months, and we can't help but feel you have been a bit involved in his disappearance. It's the Pirate Council's decision that what's not yours now belongs to us.
Oh, pirate, that's what the accent. I was trying to figure out what the fuck accent you're doing. I was like, then you said pirate. And I'm like, oh, he's going for pirate.
So hand over all your shinies. War between us and Deepwater Guard has begun.
You want because a pirate is free. You are a pirate.
These guys are dicks.
Fucking rip in peace.
Come on.
Oh my god, Noble just said it in the video. Robbie Rotten, the actor who played him, was it Sven or something? I know it was like some foreign name because it was like in Norway or somewhere, or Sweden, where that show's even from. Oh my god, that's gonna bug me.
This thing is just plowing itself in the water. Come on, Mr. Drone, get up out of it.
Listening.
But I'm just trying to think. I was going to say something. But yeah, that could be right. I mean, you know, I could look stuff up on GameFAQs, and then my mom will walk in when I walk into the room when there's a Catherine ad and think I'm looking at porn.
Ow.
True story. The game Catherine, which have you heard of it?
I think I did. Ah, here we go.
It's like an it's made by the guys who make Persona. It was a side game they made, and it's kind of like a puzzle game. It's a puzzle game slash visual novel, I guess would be the best way to describe it. Kind of dating Simi 2, where you would, during the daytime, you'd like hang out with your friends at this bar and talk to them, and like the story would progress there, and then at night you went to a nightmare world where it was basically Kubert from hell.
Oh god.
Where you're pushing blocks and shit. It's seen videos of it. It looks really good, but for a puzzle game.
Well, as you guys are currently seeing, this little derpy ass thing. This is literally the smallest armed aircraft that I have ever made. And it does exactly what it's supposed to do. Fly around and being a little derp head.
Like in the game, it's like there's two Catherines, right? There's Catherine with the C, who's like the normal, you know, girlfriend, and then there's Catherine with a K, who is secretly a succubus. Actually, I might have mixed that up. I think C's the succubus, and K is the normal one. But like all the boxer has her in this like fucking sexy short ass dress with like full cleavage showing. So of course, my mom sees an ad for that on GameFAQs when I'm looking up cheat codes or whatever. What is she going to think?
Ah.
Oh, I just think it's funny. No, that's not as bad. The worst. Oh, I've told you the worst one, and it's hilarious. Sonic Mega Collection Plus. Do you remember what I told you about that game?
I think you might have told me.
How the day after I got it, the night after I got it, because I remember I got it in Mega Man ZX that day. I think I got Beautiful Joe 1 that day too. Yeah, I did. I got that, Beautiful Joe 1, and ZX. I fucking cleaned up. But anywho,
Altitude. Set you to 400, buddy.
basically, I was flipping through the comic cover section, and my mom thought the music in the game was music from a porno.
Oh my
And
lord.
I'm just sitting here like, what? It started. And this is before we had internet, so it couldn't be the weird Sonic stuff you can get on the internet.
There we go.
Because come on, we all know how the fan base can be.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Sonic Dreams Collection. I'm not going any further.
Yeah, it was just a normal Sonic game, and my mom goes in there thinking, and I just laughed my ass off.
Well, I would too if I was in that situation. God damn it. Okay, let's see. Let's have a look at the situation here. Yeah, guys, we currently occupy this corner on this enormous, and I mean enormous map.
My mom was fucking good at that too, because I could think of two other times I got when I was watching anime during the fan service scenes.
Oh.
The most recent being well, you know Blair from Soul Eater. You know the first time she fucking shows up when she's fucking in the bathtub completely naked.
Mm-hmm. I know that one.
Yeah, I had to change the channel real quick on that one.
Yeah. Guys, this little thing here actually does not operate on an engine. It's literally just this. It's just one single automatic control block stuck to a dedicated Hellblade spinner. That's it.
Anyone out there who watches anime and lives with their parents, tell me you haven't had a similar situation where they walk in during that scene, right? It's the one scene you can't fucking explain. I can only imagine if someone came in when I was watching JoJo, because there is a lot of shit that's even harder to explain.
Okay, let's see. What's over here? Sixth Pirate Sven No Fleet. Okay. It's,
Especially that one scene from part 3.
Oh god. There's 5 hoplites and a Wanda. Well, whoa! I forgot how good the freaking satellites are. Yeah, guys, I made this. I made this freaking satellite. Holy shit! And there's an airship gantry. This isn't the fortress. This is just a well, it is a fortress, but it's not the main fortress of the Deepwater Guard. The Deepwater Guard main fortress
It's the
is
fortress, but it's not the fortress maximum.
like over here somewhere by the I think it's by the Aerowick sign, if not a little bit further. There's a fishing village here.
Taking control.
Oh god. Feels like something just freaking popped in my head. Ow. I'm okay, guys. It's just my freaking head just popped. Ow.
That happens to me all the time. That would explain a lot, wouldn't it?
This guy is so freaking small. But anyway,
You're small.
raise the like button from the depths if you guys enjoyed. Support us on Patreon with the link in the
You're a
description
fucking
below.
shrinky dink.
And we'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.
I don't remember. I don't know. No one remembers what a fucking shrinky dink is.
I know what inflation is. It is friggin' weird.